Congrats to Nicholas Sandmann, the Covington Catholic student who settled a lawsuit today with the Washington Post. I believe it was a $250 million lawsuit. I don't know what. Does that mean he gets $250? What does it mean, Benjamin? Break it down, Ben Avery, legal scholar. What does it mean?
So they did settle, but they haven't disclosed the terms of the deal.
We don't know the terms of the deal, but it's good money, is it not?
It must be.
Is it big money?
It's probably really big.
I bet it's big money for Nicholas Sandmann, Covington Catholic High School teen at the heart of this is when the Native American, if you don't remember this, folks, remember this story about a group of red hat, MAGA hat wearing kids from Covington Catholic, a school in Kentucky, that went to the March for Life in D.C. and surrounded a Native American man and beat him to death. Because that's what I thought happened when I first saw how angry everybody was. Right. I said they surrounded this Native American man who was like trying to sing peaceful songs. And the Native American man was like, peace to all the people in the world. I don't know why he's British, but the accents never come out the way they should. But it's good because it's a white accent and you can't get angry at that. So this is Nathan Phillips with his drum and his British accent. And he walks up to the kids and he goes, I'm a British Indian and I love you. And then the kids beat the shit out of him, stomp on his head, piss in his mouth, fuck him, not because they're gay, it's a showing of power. Fuck him, smirk him in his face, bloody him up real good, take a shit on him, and then, I don't know, and then like light his corpse on fire and all light fucking joints, and then smoked him and go, hey, fuck you, I'm white, what are you gonna do? And they all had shirts that said like, fuck you, my land is my land shirts. They had my land is my land shirts. They sang My Country 'Tis of Thee while they stomped him out. Sweet land of liver, of the sea, land that my fathers, and they were just stomping him out. This is what we believed happened. It's what we thought happened. Apparently, we were lied to again. That is not what happened. This guy was standing there, a bunch of black Israelites, who I like, and they are fans of the program. Shout out to the black Israelites. Yes, they are anti-gay and anti-Jew, but they're not anti-Tim, because I used to do tours for in Harlem, and I would see the black Israelites, and I would stop my tour bus and make the people listen to the black Israelites scream about white people being genocidal monsters. I thought it was a nice break between the Apollo Theater and then Fifth Avenue and the Apple Store. I thought it was a nice break. So they were yelling at the Covington kids. They were like, what are you faggot, white faggot? What are you all doing, sucking each other's dicks? I bet it was good. Yeah. I bet it was good roasting. Good roasting. Of course, liberals are like, no, they weren't saying that. What? So they were roasting the Covington kids, and then Nathan Phillips came in with his and he's like, he's doing his thing, and he's like, I am a Native American. What is coming out now? What is I don't even know what this one is. This is Jamaican. This is a Jamaican one that just happened. I'm a Native American boy. And I don't even know how Native Americans talk. It's very slow and deliberate, right? It's like, is this it? I'm a wise, is this Richard Nixon and Nixon? It's a CIA, cocksuckers. President can't say Jew. God damn it. You don't fuck with the CIA, Bob. They've always hated me. These cocksuckers. J. Edgar Hoover, the Kennedy family. I didn't go to the right schools. Okay. So the Native American, who is not a Jamaican, a British person, or Richard Nixon, I just don't know how to do it. But you know how they talk. It's like slow always. Because they know things. They're wise. They've seen it. And I forget how he would do it. He'd be like, how you are a bad white man, or something. That's kind of it. You're a bad white. But then it gets a little Irish, doesn't it? Yeah. Doesn't it get a little Irish? They've been fucked over more than anybody, really. The Native Americans, sure. You got casinos. The Irish people have nothing. We just get diddled by priests and eat boiled meat and look at our wives. And our wives look like husbands, if you know what I mean. They're disgusting women. So he comes over to the Covington kids, and I believe he's beating a drum in Nicholas Sandmann's face. Covington kid. And then Nicholas Sandmann, to his credit, doesn't while out, doesn't punch the guy, doesn't do anything really egregious other than stand there and smile, as you would if a guy started banging a drum in your face. I would have fucking freaked out. I would have twerked out. If Nathan Phillips started twerking, not Nathan Phillips, Nicholas Sandmann, but if both of them started twerking, like straight up twerking, it's time for America to get even crazier. Do you know what I mean? We're on this edge of total insanity. Let's let the car fall off it. But Nicholas Sandmann just stood there as this tribal elder, was confronting him. I don't know what he was confronting him about. But I remember I tweeted, because I didn't know what was going on when it first happened. I tweeted, I went, some of these kids need to get shot. Because I thought like this kid was just fucking with this old Indian guy. I'm like, why are you fucking with this Native American dude? He didn't do anything to you. He didn't do it. I didn't care that the kid had a MAGA hat or he was at the March for Life. I mean, whatever. Good for you. So this kid, I thought he fucked up. So I said, maybe some of these kids do need to get shot. I like to throw a little pro school shooting one in there if I can. Mm-hmm. And so I tweeted that. And then the next day I had to delete that because I started watching the footage and I'm like, oh, this kid didn't do anything fucking wrong. And we're being sold a bill of goods a la Jussie Smollett, whatever, by the media. They have an ideological point to make. They don't care about the facts. Most normal people agreed with that, right? But then the Looney Tunes and the people in my business and the people that just exist in a complete state of being divorced from reality for their entire lives, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. They don't understand the world. They just think when they leave their front door, there's just people getting stepped on all the time, and they're not being stepped on by the entertainment industry. It's like oil tycoons and bankers, and fuck them, but they think those are the only people that are doing anything wrong, and that everybody in media and entertainment is lovely. So these people refuse to really reverse course. They kind of double down. They're like, well, this guy's the white guy in a MAGA hat. He knows what it is. That's the pro-life march. He wants to control women's body. And then, people were coming out. Kathy Griffin, amongst others, were like, dox this kid, put his face. Now, if you don't know what happens when you get doxed, it's really fucked up. Okay? When you get doxed, your information's out there. You get loads of threats. Do you know how many threats I get? Because since I've been doxxed, I have people going, call your mother, call this family, stop talking about our family. Why do you talk about our family? Why do you try to destroy the relationships that we have? These are trolls doxing me. Pay us back money you owe. Your license is suspended. You bought a house for $800,000 and didn't pay it back. I'm getting mail. The government wants to know where you are. So these trolls dox you. I'm happy for the first time in my life. Why are you trying to destroy my marriage? Stop talking about me on your fucking internet show. All of these trolls dox you constantly dox you. They go after you. They even pretend to be your family. One of them did one of the voice things. You know the thing they did to Rogan where it's like literally they can recreate your voice? Mm-hmm. I've had family members' voices recreated, call me on the phone crying, ask me to stop talking about them on the show. So that's how sick these people are. I didn't want that to happen to this kid. When you're 15 or 16, you do stupid things. I did cocaine. This kid went to a pro-life march. Everybody fucks up, This kid believes that if we just denied federal funding or whatever to abortion, the world would be better. I believed if I put cocaine up my nose, I'd be happy. I was more right than him. But it doesn't matter. Everybody believes things in their teen years that don't work out. He believes in God. I believed in a guy named Hector who used to give us cocaine and then left one day. Didn't even tell anybody where he was going. So Nicholas Sandmann, what's his name? Sandmann. He follows me on Twitter. I DM'd him. I said, good job. No, he doesn't follow me. I follow him. Follow me back. Follow me back now. I'll find a way to get all this money from you. I'll find a way to take all the money. You follow me back, you respect me, and you begin to retweet me. Pig. So, Nicholas Sandmann, they're trying to dox a kid. When you're 15, it's just terrifying. The entire media is getting ready to ruin your life. Okay? I would let that Nathan Phelps, I'd let a whole Indian tribe beat and rape me for $8,000. And this motherfucker, do you think, by the way, they look at this like the white man beat them again? You know Nathan Phelps and his tribe has no respect now. They're like, oh, good, you had to beat a drum in someone's face. Now they got 300 million. Good for, now we're just giving them the land, Nathan. Now we're just giving it to them. How about you keep your drum circle to yourself? So Nicholas Sam has now got $250 million. I hope this kid just fucking wiles out. I mean, we don't know if he's got 250. He might walk away with 100 mil with all these different lawsuits. He's going to Twitter. He's going to the New York Times, right? Yeah. He might get 100 mil.
Sure.
Yeah. Nice. And how old is he?
I think he's 17.
17 with 100 sticks. Respect. So ladies, you better pop that pussy like this. He's a Christian, so you better be careful. Maybe make him a chicken pot pie and sing about Christ.